And we talk about how investors have been pretty much sidelined. They're pretty nervous about how this election will pan out. What's your take on it? How do you explain the $700 million that's made an exit from the SET?
When you look back last year, there are roughly, like you said, $700 billion US going out of the country due to the fact that during the past 3 years, Thai market has been the second best performer in Asia, not just ASEAN. So that's why I think once people want to wait and see, the first thing that they do, certainly they go out and they expect to come back after all the things have been clear. And in this case, we're going to have the election this Sunday. And I truly believe that after we have certainty, the investor would be able to make decision better and come back into the country due to the fact that first, when you look at the macro picture of Thailand, we are very strong. Our debt, the government debt is very low. Look at the reserve. Our international reserve is very high, 250 billion US dollars. Look at the growth of the GDP. It has been very good. The export is very good. So in my opinion, these are the facts that we believe that investor would come back. And
but how much clarity will there be in policies, given that there are expectations of a messy outcome?
When you look at any Thai government, all their policies mostly are how can we make the economy grow, how can we support the business sector to do the thing that they are doing very well. Many things that the current government did that is very good is that how to make the business easier for the either foreigner or the local people to build the new business, not just for the big large company, startup, the high tech, the foreign company. These are all the things that the government and the regulator and the exchange have been doing together to promote.
Dr. Pakorn, you've set a goal of increasing your market cap by 40% by 2023. Are you on track?
At the moment, when you look back during the past five years, the number that we did is along that line. We expect to have the new IPO every year around 250 billion baht, roughly 7 billion US dollar each year. On average, during the past 5 years, we did that.
So what's the IPO pipeline looking like? How big will these IPOs be?
In this year, our theme would be more on the local consumption. You will see many new IPO that will come out this year, going to be very based on the local consumption, which is very proper because when you look at the Thai economy, it actually surrounding by the CLMV country that has very high growth. So this one will be our flagship IPO.
But how big will these IPOs be? Some say, for instance, Carry Logistics local unit could raise $200 to $300 million. Is that kind of range we're looking at, or could they be bigger?
It will be a few projects. It's not just going to be a one. So you will see a few big projects, a few big cases that will come to the market this year. Just like last year, you see many the Osot Sapa, the big one. You see the Thailand Future Fund, and also in Thai market nowadays, it's not just going to be the stock. It's going to be infrastructure trust. It's going to be the foreign listing. It's going to be the big company in Thailand. It's going to be a startup and smaller SME Thai company. And not just that, you're going to start to see the CLMV, the Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, and Vietnam, the regional company, start to do the fundraising in Thailand.
Thai growth has been impacted. In fact, it's been lagging behind countries in this region, projected to grow 3.9% this year versus the rest of ASEAN, an average of 5.2%. We've seen a withdrawal of investments as well. All coming at a time when the Thai baht is the strongest currency in the region. How is that impacting the economy? How concerned are you?
Interesting. When you look at a Thai company, actually they are not Thai domestic company anymore. They start to expand into the region, and all those growth actually start benefiting the Thai company and Thai people. Thai company who work in this area, 5% growth of GDP. We have doing the research on this, and we found that during the past 10 years, for the company that report their source of earning, we found that 46% of their earning actually come from outside of the country, going up from 36% 10 years ago. So this is why I say that now Thai economy is not just Thai local domestic economy. It becomes regional and even global sometimes.
Just one final question in 30 seconds. The biggest risk for Thailand, for the Thai economy?
Tell you the truth, external.
What would that be? The U.S. China trade war?
For example, the trade conflict, the political issue, Because nowadays Thai economy been connecting to the global economy so well, the tourist industry, the export industry, and many things that we have been doing with the global. So good and bad, now we become more affected by the global issues.